Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today I will in fact be doing this makeup look. Well, this makeup style. I'm gonna edit it right here. The picture could be right here. But yeah, I got the inspo on my iPad right next to me. So while I'm doing my makeup, I could in fact look. So I could try to get it right. I'm gonna try to get it like the picture. If I can't, too bad. I don't care. But yeah. So first thing I'm gonna start with is I am gonna start with my base, and I might as well show y'all what I do for my base and stuff like that until I get to the eyes. So yeah, sorry I'm clapping a lot. But so yeah, let's get into the video. All right, so as y'all seen in the intro, in the clip, and we're gonna do this makeup look. So I got it on my iPad. If y'all hear anybody talking, I am in fact on the phone with my bestie. But yeah, so let's get straight into the makeup look. And yeah, all right, so I clipped my hair back. Now I'm about to start with my brows, because that's usually the first thing I start with when I do my makeup. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the way her brows is, because my brows are a little thick and I don't know how to make them smaller, and I'm not plucking my brows for no makeup look. But yeah, so first thing I start with when I do my brows is I get some gel, and any type of gel is usually what works best for me personally. But I'm about to use Gots to be on my eyebrows, and then I'm about to go and I'm about to fill them in. I'll show y'all in a minute. But first, I'm going to do a time lapse of doing my brows. But yeah. Alright, so I finished doing my brows. I'm doing them thinner than I usually do them, because I do want to get my brows at least a little bit thin. But yeah, so I thinned them out a little bit. I didn't pluck them, as you seen in the time lapse. I did not pluck them when I had the tweezers. I grabbed Gots and I just pinched them together so that they could be a little more smaller and stuff like that. That flattened them out. But now I'm gonna go in with the eyeshadow to fill them in, because I find that works the best. Like, for me personally, I feel like eyeshadow works best for filling in my brows. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a time lapse of me filling in my brows. I don't do nothing special, just fill in where mainly my ends to the middle. I don't touch the inner. But yeah, that's really it. So I'm gonna do the time lapse of doing that, and I'll see you guys when I get back. Mwah. Alright, so now I finished carving in my eyebrows. So now I'm about to carve them out. I'm about to do my regular makeup routine, but I'm gonna show how it shows in the picture. I'm looking down so I can look at the picture. My bad, y'all. But yeah, so now I'm gonna carve them out. I use a foundation to carve out my brows, but for my eyelids, I use a concealer. But for the outsides, I'm gonna do that first. So I'm gonna do these two. This one is a little more lighter, so I put in the darker one to match it to my skin tone, basically. So I'm about to do that, and I'm about to do a time lapse, and I'm about to use the e.l.f. concealer to do my eyelids. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that off camera on the time lapse, and y'all see that. And yeah, see y'all there. Alright, so I'm done with my brows. I got them very cute. They look thin. I try to get them as thin as possible so it will look more like the picture and stuff like that. And I think I did a pretty good job the way I did it. But yeah, Now we're on to prep and prime. So what I use to prep my skin is, and I think y'all should use it too, and I think it works very good in general, is Vaseline. I feel like Vaseline, personally for me, it looks so good under makeup and good in general. And for primer, I'm going to use the NYX Face Glue. I feel like both of these together work very good and highly recommend them. I feel like this primer works way better, in my opinion. I think it works way better than the e.l.f. concealer. The e.l.f. primer. I feel like the e.l.f. primer just tends to separate your makeup more from your face and stuff like that. So I highly recommend these two things. They look good. They look very good under makeup. So I'm gonna prep my skin, come back, and do my foundation. All right, I'm done prepping. So now we're gonna go on to foundation. I'm gonna use the same foundation I used on my forehead because obvious reasons. I'm gonna mix these two again, and I'm about to put that on my face and blend it out with the brush. After I do the brush, I'm going with the beauty blender, and yeah. So let's go straight into the sun wipes. Alright, so now we're done with foundation. Now we're gonna go on to our liquid blush. I use this one I got from the drugstore, and I'm gonna use the darker version of the foundation I used to darken up my foundation, and I'm gonna use that to contour my face. And that's all my liquid products. And after that, we're gonna go to powder, but we're gonna do this and this, and I'm gonna do that in a time lapse, and we're gonna come back, and yeah. Alright, now we're done with brush and contour. Now, to add some lightness back in my face, we're gonna go in with, where's my concealer? This one and the same one I use for my brows. So we're gonna go in with these two concealers, the e.l.f. and the Neutrogena. Anyways, I don't care. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's okay. Neutrogena, something like that. But I'm gonna go in with these two foundations, concealers. And I'm gonna put, this one is gonna be for the outside of my eyes and my forehead and my chin. This one is gonna be for my inner eyes. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Do it with the brush first and then go and blend it with the beauty blender. And yeah, so let me go do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm done with foundation. Now we're gonna go into powder. This is the powder I tend to use a lot, and I find that works the best for my skin and my makeup routine. But yeah, so I go in with the powder puff, and I just grab a lot. I grab a lot on that damn beauty blender powder puff. Tap it a little bit and press it into my under eye. Look up so we don't have no creasing. She was a little light in that picture. She was a little light, so I will in fact try to make me a little bit light. And then take the stem from my hand and just press it into my under eye. You see that? Take notes! Take notes! Oh my god. Anyways, but do the same for the other eye. Pat a little bit on my arm and try not to drag. Just pat your way through. Alright. The minute I start recording, what's going on? Okay, now I'm gonna set my eyelids. Don't forget, I got clusters on, so I gotta worry about putting them down. But yeah, just set with the powder so that you could put oh my god, why do I keep saying foundation? So that you could put eyeshadow on it. Jesus. Okay, right there on my hand. Bring my lashes down and set. Oh my god, let me drink some water after I'm done with this. Set my forehead a little more. And okay. Skin looking so smooth. It's coming out so good so far. Alright. After we're done with this, we're going on to bronzer. Bronzer I use is this Sephora one. This I use this every time. Every time I got my makeup done, I do my makeup. Every time I do my makeup, I use this. And I just grab it with a small little fluffy brush like this. Go around it. Pat it out. She looks like she got a little bit of bronzer on her cheeks, more on her eyelids and her nose. So I'm not gonna put too much on my cheeks, but I am pat it out a little bit right here. Close that real quick and just brush it out. Don't go too hard with it so it can blend a little better. Just go soft. Put some on your forehead. Oh my god. She very tea. The girl in the picture very tea. Just blend it out. And put some on my neck. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab my beauty blender and do this. Okay. Now that I'm done with bronzing my face, I usually put a little more bronzer on my face, but hey, it's okay. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put blush. Blush, I just use any blush I got. I got this little blush palette. The mirror broke, not too much, guys. The mirror broke. I'm gonna use this little blush palette I had. I'm gonna use this one, but I might just go in with the lighter shade. You could tell which one I use the most. I'm gonna go with the lighter shade because she looks like she got a lighter blush on, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a time lapse of me putting my blush on. I could have just did it, the time lapse with the bronzer, but yeah, I'm gonna do a time lapse and I'll be back. All right, I put the blush on. My slow self didn't end up pressing the record button when I was doing my blush. It's okay, it's okay. But now we're gonna do my nose bronzer. I'm gonna try to get mine how she do. She kind of do hers like how I do mine. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the same bronzer I used on my cheeks. And just gotta pat it on there. Don't forget, tap it out. Tap out the excess or it's gonna be everywhere. Anyways, I need a mirror for this because I need to be up close and personal on my damn nose. Okay, so just start from up here. Go to the middle of your nose if you want it tiny. Personally, I like mine tiny. I'm gonna be real quiet because I'm trying to concentrate, y'all, but you see that? You see that? Now do it for the other side. I'll just blend it out so it's not just a sharp line. Don't push too hard on the brush. Oh my god, my nose ring. Okay. Don't push too hard on the brush. Just put it super light so that it blends out. And now, yeah, she kind of do her nose contour like me. You're gonna go underneath your nose and you're just gonna pack it in there so it could look a little shadow. If you hear anything, I'm on the phone. I gotta say that again just in case. I'm on the phone with the slow bitch. But yeah, I'm on the phone. Anyways, I'm just gonna pack it in there. You see how it's just like lifting up my nose, y'all. And now this one, you gotta same like this one. Don't go too harsh, don't, you know? And just glide it. Make kind of like a U and just go like that for a little bit. Now make 2 little lines to make the circle a little more tiny. And that's how I do mine. And she do the same, so I'm pretty sure she do the same. But yeah, now we're gonna go in with this. And we're gonna bake. We're gonna bake my nose. Grab a little more. Okay. Let me go up close and personal, y'all. Just guide it right here. I could have sworn I grabbed mad product. Okay. Okay. Grab it here and just guide it out. Now do it for this side. Now on the tip of the brush, we're gonna grab a little more powder and we're gonna put it on the tip of my nose and on the bridge. Just like that, and like that. Alright. So now after that, we're gonna go grab a lot of product and we're gonna carve out our cheeks. Okay, so like that. Oh my god, my shirt. Oh my god, that extra line is a big no-no. Okay. And right here. Okay. Oh my god, my shirt. Alright. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna, damn, this video is gonna be real long, but it's okay. I cut out some parts. Okay, now we're gonna put bronzer on our eyelids and I'm gonna do a time lapse of that. The same bronzer I use for my nose and my cheeks, I'm gonna put on my eyelids and we're gonna come right back. This video is gonna be a long one, but it's okay. But now we're getting onto the eyes. We're getting onto the eyes. So my eyes look pretty big. They look cute. Hers is very cheap. Okay, so as I could see, mostly what's on her eyes is just mainly eyeliner. And the eyeliner just goes more down. She got a white waterline. Her lashes, her bottom lashes, she like, I think she pinched them so that they could be together, so that they could be pointy. And she got a little bit of highlighter in her inner corners. And that's about it. So I'm gonna do that with the time lapse so that video's not too long. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get straight into it. this is how the eyes turned out. I just added some finishing touches off camera after I stopped the time lapse because I do not want this video to be long. I've been at this video all day. Sun is starting to set, as you could probably see in the background. But now, I just done. I'm about to go do the lip and come back and y'all see the final look in 3, 2, 1. So this is the final look. Hope y'all liked the video. Makeup came out alright. I could have did better, but hey, it still look good, so who cares? But that'll be all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe, like the video, give it a big thumbs up, and comment on what other makeup looks you want me to try, other makeup styles. Y'all want to draw my makeup, go to my Instagram. I'll put it in my bio. But yeah, that'll be all. Thanks for watching.